Hello everyone and welcome to my crafting ingredient guide for cooking level 1 to 100 and above. Now these ingredients, they are 0 tier, so they don't give as much XP as higher tier ingredients, but they are much more easier to get. And they are arranged in level ranges, so once you have reached a certain level you can move over to the next ingredient on this list. Now, on the corner that's being marked on the screen right now, you're going to be able to see the coordinates for that spot. And in this corner, you'll be able to see the name of that spot, the name of the mob that you're looking for, and the name of the ingredient, and also the level range you can use that ingredient until you can move over to the next one. And if you have trouble reading coordinates or just want a visual on how to get there, head down into the description. There are links to videos showing you how to get to that spot from the nearest city or landmark. Anywho, that has been it. Yeah, let's go. So the first ingredient on this list is at level 2, so you're gonna have to level up cooking up to level 2 before you can use it. You can use it from the level range 2 to 11, where you can start using the next ingredient on this list. This ingredient you can get from killing chickens over in Katoa Ranch, north of Ragni. The ingredient is eggs, and basically just run around this area and kill the chickens that spawn here until you have leveled up to 11 in cooking, where you can use the next one. For the level range of 11 up to level 23, we're gonna head over to the Pigman Ravine south of Ragni. Now there's 3 spots where pigments do spawn in larger numbers. It's either a bit more south in, if you head more to the south, you'll reach a tunnel where that goes over to Troms, where they do spawn. There's this camp in the middle, and there's also the southern gate of Ragni. Basically kill pigmen and get the pigman meat and use that up to level 23. Once you've reached level 23 in cooking, we can move over to the eastern shores facing the Half Moon Island. Now, on these shores you can basically kill all the mobs that spawn nearby to get this ingredient. It's seagrass, and you can use it up to the level of 30, where we can start using the next ingredient on this list. The mobs do spawn in great numbers, so you probably won't have to use a totem, albeit totems do improve a lot on these spawns. For the next level range, level 30 up to level 46, we're gonna go over to this great desert pit in the northwestern corner of the desert. Here you can kill scarabs. You can either run around the road or just basically stand on this structure in the middle and they will all chase you. And when you kill the scarabs, they drop mashed insects, which you can use up to level 46. The spawns are quite good, but totems do improve on them. And scarabs also do spawn all across the desert, but this spot has way more spawns than any other place. Moving over from level 46 up to level 45, we're gonna head over to this bandit camp in the Karak Quarry. You can basically kill all the minor bandits and bandits in this area. They drop bandit rations, a level 46 ingredient. And the spawn rates are quite good without a totem, and there's multiple areas to this camp, so you're not restricted to one certain spot. You can run around all across the area, and yeah, time to move over to the next ingredient. For level 55 up to level 61, we're gonna head over to the Olux Swamps. Now there's a lizardman cave and also a camp up above. And you kill lizardmen, which drop lizard tails. They do drop a few other ingredients too, so you can use those ingredients for other professions, but it's the tail that you can use for cooking. The spawns are quite good, and since there's multiple areas to this camp and cave, you can run in between them, so you can let the mobs respawn whilst you're in the other area. But lizardmen do also spawn all over the swamps, so there are also other places where they do spawn. From level 61 up to 78 or even up to level 90, you can go over to the west or southwestern corner of the Diurnal Jungle. Not the normal jungle, but the Diurnal one, where you can kill these wandering skeletons. They do drop a few ingredients. I think they drop lost talismans too, 1-starred ingredient, but they generally only drop overgrown bones, which you can use for cooking. Now you can use this up to 78, where you switch over to the next ingredient, but the spawns are so good that you can basically use this ingredient up to level 90 if you want to. So for level 78 up to 81, you can go over to the Gert camps, or the western Gert camps in the Lake Gilia area, and kill Gerts. They do drop Gert skin and they drop pig remains, which you can use for cooking. Gert skin is for tailoring. And you can use this up to level 81 or up to level 90 until you can get the next ingredients. But you can also head back to the previous ingredient on this list and use that up to 81 or 90 due to the previous one having great spawn rates. For level 81 up to 90, we're gonna head over to the northeastern coast of Corcus. Now, along this shoreline, the Bloody Beach it's called, you can find these passive mobs called Corbies, which you can kill, and they drop Corbies innards, a level 81 ingredient, which you can use up to level 90. But the spawn rates are a bit not too good, since they're passive mobs, and they won't be improved by totem, because totems only spawn aggressive mobs and not peaceful nor passive mobs. So I'd recommend that you head back to the previous ingredients on this list, but if you want a level 80 ingredient, this is basically the only one at 0 stars. Otherwise, I'd recommend Overgrown Bones or Pig Remains until you reach level 90. When we reach level 90, we can head over to the hills over Relos, where you can kill these Pernix monkeys. They drop Perkish potatoes, a level 90 ingredient, which you can use to basically from 90 and above, or to 95, where you can switch over to the next ingredient. That's all you're choosing. The spawn rates are quite good, but you can get swarmed easily if you use a totem. So either don't use a totem or try to maintain control and bring a few potions if you will use a totem, because it can sometimes be a bit overwhelming at this level. Other than that, it's time to move over to the next ingredient. And for our final ingredient on this list, level 95 and above, we're gonna head over to the north upper of Corcus. So this is basically east of the Avos territory. And you can kill these Manus creatures, the small floating like green and red heads, not the robots. And they drop Manus carapace, level 95 ingredient, which you can use from 95 and basically above. There are, of course, level 100 ingredients and such, but those aren't more difficult to gather in mass. So I'd recommend you to use this one from 95 and basically up to whatever level you wish to reach. And that was it for my crafting ingredient guide for cooking 1 to 100 and above. I hope you guys all enjoyed this video. Make sure to leave a like and comment down below. And maybe subscribe if you want to. I'm not forcing you to do any of those things. But anyways, that has been all. I hope you're having a nice day. Goodbye.